Okay, for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, real quick, we're getting ready to build the steak forest habitat for the crappie. I'm gonna give you a small preview, and then we'll head it out to the lake so you can really see exactly how we're going to do it. You see how I left the branches on some of the bamboo, and we've already sanded down the PVC pipe. So this is what the forest is going to look like. Okay, we're going to, obviously they're going to be fully submerged. We're going to put them all the way back in the back. We're not going to do Crappie Point this particular time. Okay, we're not going to do Crappie Point. We're going back to Bass Alley. Okay, these are mainly for the spring. Okay, so within 60, 80 days or so, we're going to be right in springtime. We're going to be in March. This is your boy Cam coming at you again. This is the second segment of building fish habitat, mainly crappie. Okay, so if you guys get a chance, check me out. Sit back, relax. You know how we always do. Real quick, I want to send a real special shout out to a very young lady, very nice young lady, super nice. She ordered some merchandise in Australia, and we're shipping her stuff out. Tracy, how you doing? We want to let you know we're waiting on your custom hoodie to come in, and we're going to ship it out. She ordered a hot pink hoodie. So there are a lot of women out there to fish. I want to say thank you so much for all the subscribers, the lady subscribers, because you guys make up almost half of my subs. Okay, we get a lot of men talk to me mostly, but the ladies, I see you out there doing your thing. So hold tight, guys. We're going to get ready to go to the back. We're going to start building the fish habitat. Hold tight. I'm going to give you guys an overall view of what we're getting ready to do. Okay, I'm going to kind of pan out a little bit and show you exactly where I'm getting ready to drop them. We're getting ready to build the steak forest habitat. You can see the boat over there. You see I got all the bamboo, and I got all the PVC pipe. If you go back and you look at my segments during this past spring 2017, I'll have it in the description down there at the bottom. The big boys are back in town. I want to show you guys this spot. We call this Bass Alley because the bass are always here all the time. Right here at this spot, matter of fact, let me turn around a little bit. You can see River right there. He's always running around doing something. Right behind me is where the riprap is, and down here at the deep end, you can see down there right now, that's 24 feet deep down there at the back. Okay, right along right in here, it comes up to about 8 as you start going towards this cove. 8, 7, 6 feet, and that flat out there. And right behind me, it's about 4 or 5 feet, and it has riprap from that blowout valve. You can see the blowout valve over there, which as a matter of fact, it controls the dam, which is over here. There's the Class 1 dam over there. Okay, so that blowout valve back there, you can see the big cement box. So what I'm going to do on that 6-foot flat back there, that's where we're going to build our forest, right back there. You can see the boat all the way over there. So I wanted to give you guys an idea. We're at the back side of the lake. Crappie Point is on the other side. Okay, so to kind of give you an overall view exactly what we're looking at, and where that wind kind of starts up a little bit. Matter of fact, hold on, let me put my hat on. I'm not a real big fan of cold weather. Everybody knows that. You can see, so this is what happens. We're building the steak forest for the spring. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sink those bad boys in there, and you'll see on the segment, I got a 3-inch PVC pipe with a reducer, and I got some Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape, reduced down to 1.25 inches, or either 1.5 inches. I don't know which one it is, but it's a 15-foot pole. So we're going to be driving on. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm first going to scout out the 6-foot flat, then I'm going to throw out my markers. Okay, you'll be able to see it all. And once I throw out the markers, then I know exactly where my point starts at 6-foot flat. And we're going to be driving those stakes down in the mud. Is how we're going to be doing it. Okay, so sit back, relax. All the crappie chicks out there, get yourself some coffee, get yourself something to drink. And if you guys have any questions for me, you know you can always reach me DM. A lot of you guys have my phone number to reach me as well. I want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers. Let's go ahead and get started, but I want to pan out so you guys can see the back of the lake, and I'll have it in the description. The big boys are back in town. This is where I catch those 13, 14, and 15-inch crappie during the spring. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Sit tight, hold tight, and I'll be right back with you. What I'm going to do, while I'm on the boat, you can see over here, this is what I was telling you guys about the basin. That's the deep part. And there's that blowout valve. You can see it up there. and this is the cove right in here. Okay, so right now, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Right now, you can see we're in 6 feet of water. Okay, watch how I go inward. I'm on that 6-foot flat, and this is where they hang out during the spring. I'm gonna see if I can get comfortable so you guys can see this really well. Okay, you're gonna watch how it changes. You're gonna see that riprap. There's a tree I dropped right there. You can see that tree, and those are crappie around it right now. You can see that. Okay. Now we're starting to ascend up. That's riprap. That's what you're looking for. Right now we're in 4 feet of water. You see how that's a rocky bottom? I dropped those trees right there. So right now we're in 5 feet of water and at 59 degrees. Okay, the water temperature. That right there is rock. Okay? That's what you're looking for. As a matter of fact, let me show it to you up on land. You see that riprap up there? You see it? That's what you just got finished looking at on the monitor. Now it's going back down. You can see that? Now it went back to that 6-foot flat. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go out a little bit and we're going to find that flat and we're going to drop the markers. Okay, once we drop the markers, okay, I'm going to come right back and we're going to start putting that habitat in the ground. Now remember I told you about this spot that we're fishing at right now. The deepest part of the lake is over here, 24 feet, 22, 24, 23 feet deep, right there. And then as the cove comes up, it comes into this cove and it's 4, 5, 6 feet deep. So the crappie and all fish use this like an expressway. They got a safe haven down here in deep water. They can come right up here in shallow, and they may come up here and feed, and then go back to the deeper water where they feel comfortable. So hold tight, get your refill of coffee. We're in intermission right now, and hold tight for a minute. We're gonna come back, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put the stakes in the ground. Earlier last year, you see those crappie in there? You see how they're suspended around there at 5, 6 feet? We're in 7 feet of water. You see those? Those are trees that I sunk, and they just hold the crappie year round. So we dropped our marker. There's one right there. Okay. So we're going to drop the other one. We're in 6 feet of water right now. We're going to drop another one right here. All right. See, we got the brush right there. Look at that. Bingo. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. You see how that went in the ground? That was the bamboo. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Obviously, it would be easier if you had 2 people, but sometimes you have to do what you got to do. Let's drive this one in. Bingo. That's all you got to do. Let's do another one. Let's get this one right here with the branches on it. Let's drive this one. All right, so we take this, put it right in right there. Okay. Get your other end of your pipe. We know where the marker is. Okay, and we drive this bad boy in, just like that. Drive it in the ground. Bingo. Well, can't get this one to stay. Let's go back a little bit more. There we go. Bingo. That one right there took a little bit to get it in there. But we can see it. Only we know where they are. Let's back the boat up a little bit. We're in 7 feet of water. Let's back up a little bit. Bingo. Got this one. We take it. Flip our pole around. All right. We add this bad boy here in the bottom, just like that. Okay. Matter of fact, here's our markers. Let's turn around. We're going to do it this side. There's our markers. right there. You see our markers. Take this bad boy here. We're in 8 feet of water here. Put that bad boy in. That's all it takes. Right there. Wind's blowing a little bit, but that's all right. We're just gonna bag this bad boy up again. Let's get back to the markers. You remember you put those markers out there for a reason, so you won't lose your bearings. So we grab that pole again. See if I can show you guys here. Let me turn it around this side. Bingo. Let's grab another one. Put that bad boy in there. Let's see, we're in 9 feet of water right here. Drive that bad boy home. Here we go. Let's back on up. Nine feet, right about in here. We're in 8 feet again. You can see how far we are away from the bank, right? See that? That's how far we are away from the bank. And there's our markers. Getting the long bamboo. Put this bad boy right in there. Right there. We are in 8 feet of water right now. Bingo. Get that bad boy. Good hit. Bingo. Let's do another one. Let's do another one while we're right here. We're in 8 feet of water right now. Let's drive another one in. Let me turn the camera so you guys can see it. Turn it down. Okay, at the bottom, one good shove. There you go. There you go, baby. Bamboo and the PVC pipe, we didn't do all of it. Listen, if you have any questions for me, you guys know how to reach me. This is the second installment of building fish habitat, and you work up a sweat doing this too, by the way. So you guys know how to reach me if you have any questions. My name's Cam. Listen, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, share, you know, all those good things. We're gonna see you on the next turn. Like watching me build fish habitat and you like that episode that you just saw, look downstairs. There's some more updated segments down there, or you can click right here to watch more segments here, or click right there to check out some more of my segments here. Remember, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next turn.